So we're heading to Martinique today. Woo! We are leaving Barbados in a couple of hours and heading straight for Martinique. It should take us around 22 hours at 5 knots, hopefully a bit shorter. You want to show me where we're going?
So we are just here in the anchorage in Bridgetown, Barbados, and we have a little route drawn up on our sailor. And it's about 100 miles to the southern point of Martinique.
We are going to try and find a new dinghy in Martinique. Our stay here has been a little bit limited, having to paddle to shore or swim. So I think it's about time to head off. Oh my god.
Filming it?
Yeah. I'm trying to see what it is. What happened?
We caught a fish.
Big fish.
We put out this little lure, like a little green skirt, like hoping for a small mahi. We got hit and it went off for ages. It probably took like 20 minutes to get in, and as it got closer you could just see like this huge big tail fin. Pretty sure it was like a blue marlin or some type of marlin, but only a baby one, but it was still pretty heavy. I'm surprised we actually got it in without snapping it off.
Oh my god, it's massive.
Well, it's a bit big for us.
Yeah, just let it go.
A bit too big for us. We're not really.
We'll let it go.
I don't even think it would fit in the cockpit. Like the tail was like, you know, that big sticking out of the water. It was really cool to see.
So we are a few hours out of Barbados, somewhere in between Barbados and St. Lucia at the moment, and we have about 75 miles to go. So we should be arriving in Martinique in the morning, and we are getting around 14 knots of wind. Sea state's pretty good. So Harry is steering at the moment. We're trying to stay under 6 knots just so we don't make it there in the dark. So we just got the jib out at the moment, and the wind's on the second reef and tracking along pretty nice.
That actually looks a little bit scary.
It's very dark looking. It's crazy how much the sea state can change. Like we're a little bit north, but we're pretty much in the same spot now that we was in when we arrived after the Atlantic crossing, and it's so different. Like, it's a bit choppy, but still nothing compared to the conditions on arrival. Just watching the sunset and cooking some dinner inside. So we've come into the marina for tonight and to get a dinghy. It's a bit hard to swim to shore when we're in here. So we're going to go and check out some of the boat shops now. They have quite a few in here in Le Marine. So this is the best place to get a new dinghy, I think. We got a new dinghy. So these guys had the cheapest ones really, that were the size that we wanted, and they had it in stock, which was good.
Seemed to be the most average prices. Was it like maybe €1,800?
Yeah, it's a small one, but it's quite solid, which is good for the Pacific.
The smallest, cheapest, but we got PVC.
We need a cover.
We're just leaving the dock in Le Marine in Martinique, just in there. We're heading out the channel now to Sainte Anne, the little anchorage just around the corner. It looks a little bit like a sailing cruise ship from Russia in the 80s or something. It's a bit strange. Good spot.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a very crowded anchorage.
Yeah, but at least we've made it out of the marina, so it's good to be at anchorage. We can swim again. So tomorrow we go, you can see the big rock sticking up in the distance there. We'll go just past that and to the next bay. It's about 10 miles. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Where are we going?
The Pizza Catamaran.
So there's a boat in the anchorage. It's like a food boat. Food truck? Food boat? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
It's a catamaran.
Food truck, but it's a catamaran.
Yeah,
like
on a boat.
Selling pizzas and delivering them from the catamaran just there.
Going extra fast today?
Hey,
You're going extra fast now.
so fast.
Yum yum yum.
Quiet again. Like 5 minutes of engine.
So we just left Sainte Anne anchorage. It was a very nice spot, but very busy. Probably the busiest anchorage we've been in so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go around the corner up to a spot called Le Grand Anse, I think it's called. It's a big bay. It is supposed to be a pretty popular spot as well, but it's pretty...
Hopefully not as busy.
No, hopefully not. How are these fishing floats?
There's a Coke bottle and a juice container.
It looks like rubbish, but there is actually like a rope on it. We are just putting along nicely around, yeah, we're doing 4.5 knots and we got 8 knots of wind, and we just got the Genoa out. We made it to Le Grand Anse. This beautiful, serene anchorage.
There's like 150 charter boats. We had to drive around the anchorage between all the boats for about 20 minutes to find a spot.
So we are going to stay here for a few days and have a good look around. We're going to go and have a snorkel. I've heard the diving is quite good here. The visibility is supposed to be spot on. And yeah, and then we'll head to St. Lucia next.